Sorry, it's just been really hard to release this story finally after this whole time. And I think the one thing that like makes me just like really emotional is that I have a friend that I grew up with as a child who her kid had leukemia for 4 years, 4 years, and was in chemo. And whenever I go to Facebook, I go to her page and I would see her son at the hospital hooked up, and I would just cry. And I would think like, what do I have to be sad about in life? Like petty shit that means nothing. Like it puts everything into perspective for you big time dealing with this. And so it's interesting because I'd go to her page and it would just snap me out of reality and be like, oh, what am I sad about today? Bullshit. Like, look what she has to deal with. And now that's me. That's me. People are going to come to my page now and they're going to be like, wow. And they're going to hug their kids and be like, I'm so happy that my kids are healthy and not dealing with something this crazy. But you have no idea the roller coaster that we have been on. Oh my God. She's had multiple surgeries. I haven't been able to post about it, talk about it. I didn't want to scare anyone because we didn't know what we were dealing with or what the treatment plan would be. We didn't know our journey. And I didn't want to come on here and be like, oh my God, because we, were told a lot of crazy shit in the beginning at UCLA. And we actually switched to Children's Hospital. But yeah, it's a fun journey. It's just been really hard. Ryder is like doing really good though. She has a lot of energy. She's really happy. She's energetic as hell, which I'm surprised about. Because I think that's one thing that's going to be what people are like questioning about. They're going to be like, oh, Ryder's in this treatment, weekly for 15 months or so. Longer, maybe. Hopefully not. And, is she tired all the time? Is she sickly? Oh my God. No, you're not. You're super, her energy's like through the roof. She's running around. She wants to shoot stuff. She wanted to style me. Her energy is insane. Like she's been really, really, really doing good. So more prayers, like everything. Yeah, it's crazy. See? She's been great. So I'm really grateful and thankful for that. Also, one more thing. I don't want to go on and on about this. I don't want to post about this. I'm not going to go to the hospital. I don't want to be posting about this journey. I just don't. I want to post it, and then I'd like to move on. I'd like to post fun stuff. I'd like to shoot with Ryder. I want to have this little baby. I feel like I'm in labor. It's slow, but still at home. And I just want to remain positive and get through this. And if anyone wants updates, they can message me. Maybe I'll update after her first MRI that she's going to have. I'm definitely here to help educate. I think that the ending of the video is so damn important because me and Ben acted fast. We didn't wait a week. We waited literally a day and we took her in immediately. We said, why is her eye moving weird? It's interesting because I posted on here about it and then I had deleted the stories, but I've had people ask me like, what's up with her eye? And I was like, couldn't really talk about it because I'm like, I don't know. But her eye was moving weird. Her right eye, it's called nystagmus. And we were like, what the hell? And then we did a vision test and it was blurry. She could see. And we were like, wow. So we rushed her to her pediatrician, who is amazing. Shouts out. Incredible. Sorry. And so basically the eye was moving weird. We did a vision test right away. We were like, because I stare at her all the time and Ben stares at her and we noticed, we're just like, oh my God. Took her to the pediatrician. Pediatrician said, go to UCLA, Jules Stein. They're like very good with the eyes. Okay. Took her there. Ben took her there. As you could read the story, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And they were all looking at her eye and I don't know if they saw something in there, but then they sent him to ER for an emergency MRI, which is very scary. There's a lot of stuff that people don't even understand. We didn't know about the medical world and just, I can't even go into it. If you want to know, I'll tell you more. I don't know. It was just horrible. They have to sedate the kid, so they're not allowed to eat for 6 hours. She had to sit there for 6 hours because she had a little bit of seaweed. She just sit there just so freaking hungry and crying. It was horrible. They do an IV, and ER is not fun. They're not child friendly. And they did the MRI, and I drove down there right away to be with her, and it was just so hard. So hard. And we were with her when she woke up, and one of the doctors came over, and he had tears in his eyes, and I was like, what's going on? Why does he have tears in his eyes? It was weird. And he turned around, he was trying to act all whatever, and he's like, she's such a sweet little girl. He's on the phone, and I was like, something's weird. Something's up. And they took us into a room, and after a while they came in and told us that they found a mass tumor in her head. And I'm pregnant. I've been going through this, and I was shaking my whole body. I just felt like a damn nightmare. It's been really, really hard. And the story goes on and on and on. I could really tell you guys some crazy shit that they told us. It was 0 to 100. I mean, it was a effing nightmare. But I don't want to get into it. I don't know. It's just a lot. If someone wants to talk to me about it, I'll tell you details, because it's just absolutely horrific what we went through. Horrific. 0 to 100. Basically thought she was going to die. I don't know, they thought she needed emergency surgery right there. I just can't even get into it. UCLA, I cannot. But everything's going to be okay. She's going to be all right. It's a long journey, but we're going to heal this. I know for a fact we are. We're going to be positive. We're going to heal it. We're going to have fun, and we're going to get through it. It's been really, really hard for us as a family, and the baby, the belly. I'm sure he's been having fun in there. But yeah, we're going to get through it. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've kept to myself about this and haven't got on here right away. When we were at UCLA and we got the MRI, and we knew, you know what I mean? They had us in the hospital for I don't know how many damn days, just fucking worried as hell. So much I could have filmed and been posting, and I'm not that way. I didn't feel comfortable ever. I waited the full 5 months. I wanted her to have her 2 surgeries. She had 2 brain surgeries. The first one was a needle biopsy, which didn't give us any tissue. The second was an open biopsy, which is from here to here. They cut her open. She has a thing. You can't see it very well because it's hidden, but they did a good job. From here to here, you're opened, right? And they were able to scoop it out and tell us exactly what this tumor is, exactly what we need to do. It's a whole thing. I could do it. I could write a book. I feel so educated in this space with all this, but and so I had to wait until I knew exactly the molecular testing of this tumor. I wanted to know exactly what it was. I wanted to know, we had to wait for the first one for freaking weeks and weeks, and a month or so. Oh, sorry, we didn't get the tissue. Sorry about that. So then we had to do, it was a complete waste. And we had to do this all over again, but even crazier of a brain surgery for a little 4-year-old. I can't even go into detail about that either, because that is a nightmare. And so, we just I just never felt comfortable to post about this until I knew exactly what I'm dealing with. And I know exactly the treatment plan that she's on, which I do. And we have a plan, and she's going to heal. That's it. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. If people want to hook me up with people that are dealing with this, please. It's just going to be so overwhelming right now. Oh my God. But I just want to get this out of the way. I don't know. Good job.